I got you live right now. I want to give a shout out to my girl D first. I know you're not watching because you're working, honey, but you'll see this later. What is good, YouTube? So, today, let's see if anybody comes in here. What's good? Welcome. What is good? So look, I'm a pepper eater. My name's Paul. I go by pepperpaul714. What I do is eat peppers. I'm trying to see if there's anybody in the that's gonna come into this chat. You know, I do have like 1,200 subscribers, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, that'd be cool. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come in. I got this chocolate primatali. My opinion, it could be one of the hottest peppers in the world. Well, it is to me. So there's a Guinness Book of World Records pepper that's supposed to be. What is up, yo, Chris? What's up, Dean? Hey, I'm at work. I decided to hit the live button. You guys all hit that, smash that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription, please. But I need those likes. I need that. You know what I mean? Hey, so Chris and Dean and Stinky Frog and whoever else is joining, yo, I appreciate you guys watching. I just had a few minutes. I decided to try the live feature. I've never done it before, so that's what's cracking. That's what's going on. Chocolate primatali. This is grown by Clayton Hollingsworth. So let's get this. You guys know these are wicked. Dean, I miss you, man. Watching your stuff. Chocolate primatali. Kind of earthy. A little bit of floralness to it, but not much. Not bad. You know me, I got to do the rinse cycle, get all that stuff out of my teeth. So, Stinky Frog, appreciate you. It's hot. So there's a controversy, not really a controversy, but there's a lot of opinions, you know, in the pepper community, because there is a pepper community. So a lot of people, some people will point to the Guinness Book of World Records and, you know, pepper, what is it, Pepper X? Anyway, in the Guinness Book of World Records is the hottest pepper. But none of us have ever seen one or eaten one or even grown one, and you can't get seeds, you can't get pepper. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, and like whatever the hottest pepper that you can get your hands on is the hottest pepper in the world. What's the sense of saying something's the hottest in the world if we can't sample it? Anyway, this pepper that I just ate is really hot. It's attacking my tongue. Stupid hot. My opinion, chocolate primatali, they're hard to beat, man. The way they just burn. Now, I've tried some good. Clayton grows, by the way, you guys, if you want to get in and buy some peppers, get you some peppers. You can go to Clayton Hollingsworth. I'll leave his description or email address. And then you could look at right there, the Grumpy Gill, Chris from the Grumpy Gill. He's a pepper grower as well. I know Dean's a huge pepper grower, Conjured Vapors Peppers. I don't know if it's for the public, I'm not sure. But yeah, this pot is attacking my tongue. Um, I'm gonna say right. Yeah, yeah. So Stinky Frog, spicy is a lot different than stupid hot, right? So I like spicy food myself. That's why I got started with peppers, right? So what's up, Joan Polly? Dean. Yeah. Fortunately, I got to work in a few minutes. Back to work. I'm at work right now. I'm in my office. Clients are eating out. They're gonna be knocking on soon. Actually, see me, but it's up high enough where they would have to be standing. They're all sitting, eating. But yeah, I know you are. I know you are. I've been known to eat marbles, but last year I did a bunch of the challenges from League of Fire, but I chilled on the challenges and stuff. It's just I enjoy eating the pods, talking about the pods. Um, yeah, this is a pretty good little burner. Yeah, the warthog is hot for sure, Chris. Yeah, the challenges do cost quite a bit more. Yeah, they take a chunk out of your for sure. They take a chunk out of your bottom line for sure. So yeah, I'm just on my lunch break, uh, seeing what this is all about. Stinky Frog, hit my subscribe to my channel. You can also subscribe to the Grumpy Gill and Conjured Vapors Peppers. You got to check out Conjured Vapors Peppers. You got to check him out, and you got to check out the Grumpy Gill. He's burning every day too, and he's a good grower. They're both growers, so check those guys out. Um, anyway, what do I got going on in the world today? Um, yeah, just work. It's always calling, man. There's always knocking on. I'm surprised nobody's knocked on my door or my window. Um, this pepper's on its way down. Um, pretty good. I'd say it was about a 6 mouth burn. This morning I did a burn outside at my house before I went out, and dang near choked. And when you choke on something hot like a pepper, whoa! But for some reason it always attacks my vocal cord. Like I can hit the burn. It doesn't. It's not painful, but it attacks my vocal cord for some reason. And yeah, that wasn't too bad. It does burn twice. Dean, you're not working today. Are you working or off or done for the day or what? Chris, what'd you munch on? Chris, what'd you munch on? Yeah, Chris, I just went out in my backyard. 7 pot yellow, nice, nice. How was it? Nice. You know what? A lot of times too, the stingers. If you just eat the stinger, there's really no heat in it. Well, that's my experience anyway. I got a rise today, baby. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a try later. Not today, maybe not today, but just probably another day. Um, and I'm gonna do a promotion. Um, I think I'm at 1,200 and something subscribers right now, and once we hit 15, the Grumpy Gill is gonna send somebody a free box of pods. So when we get to 1,500, which is like 200 and something away, we're going to go ahead and give away a box of hot peppers from the Grumpy Gill. So we'll get that cranked up later. At some point, we'll like make a couple announcements, maybe do a couple more lives. You can eat it without. Yeah. Hey, Dean, that's not always the case, brother. That's not always the case. You know, strictly it depends on each pod seems to be different. Like that pod was hot, but it wasn't as hot as some of the primatalis. Clayton goes pretty hot primatalis, man. And that particular one wasn't as hot as the previous one I had from him. But it all depends on the pod. That one was good. You know what I like about the primatalis? You always know what you're getting. When you get a primatali, you know you're in for it. It's just a matter of what level you're in for it for. Um, am I gonna tear up or am I gonna be able to work my way through it? But you're in for it when you eat a primatali. I don't care if it's a red one, the mustard, or the chocolate. You're in for it. You know. But so yeah, I'm just for sure. And the chocolate primatali, dude, I could close my eyes. You can blindfold me and put one in my mouth. I'll tell you right away what it is. As soon as first bite into it, I know it's a primatali, just by the flavor. Something about the primatali just has a certain taste to it, and I know. I've eaten plenty of them. But I'll tell you what, Clayton sent me a mustard primatali. That was pretty hot. Pretty hot. And I have eaten, I think on day one or day two, after I got the box from him, I did the chocolate. Whenever I get pods from somebody, I usually run the big names first, just because that's what everybody wants to see. I want to see him eat my chocolate primatali, or I want to see him eat my warthog. Oh no, he's got to eat this. You know what I mean? So I usually try to run through the big ones, the big name ones that people want to. Hey, you've got to try my chocolate this or whatever. So that's usually what I do, and then the lesser known ones, I'm in for it. I'm slamming a mustard primatali. Yeah. Get that on film, brother. Is it a good size one or is it like what's the size of it? What's the size of it, Chris? Dean, isn't it also funny that sometimes when we're eating really stupid hot pod, my box comes in today. It should be fun live. Dean, where are you getting a box from? From Clayton? Nice. So also, I got a box coming from this dude. So on Instagram, this dude messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I just started growing, and I was wondering if you could. I was wondering if you could like sample my pods and tell me what you think. And I was like, okay, what are you growing? You know. And so I went to his Instagram. His name is Blair Selden, Blair Selden, Selden, and he's growing some hot peppers, right? Uh, so he wants to grow bigger, like he wants to actually get bigger, but he wants to know where he's at with what he's got. So he just sent me some Deadpools, chocolate primatalis, Remmert. I think there's Remmerts in there. He but you can check him out, Dean, if you're on Instagram. His name is Blair Selden. Like I said, check out what he's growing. He got some nice pods growing. He doesn't have a bunch like you guys have, but he's growing some nice peppers. And he wants to. He just said he's been bitten with the bug lately, and he wants to get bigger. So I hooked him up with Chris. I believe I hooked him up with you, I think, and to talk to someone to talk to, advice or whatever. But yeah, I got a box coming from him, and he's like 12 red primatalis, and red primatalis are wicked too. So primatali, what did that dude say in Forrest Gump? Primatali pancakes, primatali soup, primatali ice cream. I'm gonna have primatalis and everything. Yeah, check him out, Dean. Is there anybody new in here? Is it just us in here or what? Just us, a couple of us? He ain't growing garbage, and it's an all-star line. Yeah, yeah. He's. I don't know about garbage. I don't think anything's garbage, but he's not growing. Everything he's growing is stupid hot. So yeah, right, Dean. What do you think about that, Dean? What do you think about hot sauce on ice cream? I mean, I heard that's a thing in some places, but man, I can't see anything making my Rocky Road ice cream any better, man. It's like perfect the way it is. Yeah, really. I don't know where you're at, Dean. I think you're in Pennsylvania, but so I'm in California, man. They sell Thrifty's ice cream in all our stores, in most of our stores. Dude, I love Sausage Fest. Yeah, do that, Dean. That'd be cool. Chris said Sausage Fest. It's just us. That's cool. So, yeah. Anyway, I liked. I was tripping out because the last couple lives that Chili Phil did, man, he's damn near tossed his cookies almost every time. Poor guy. Yeah, I don't think you're getting much trouble with Phil competition. Yeah. Hey, Dean, let me ask you first. It's just us in here, right? So I'm just going to ask you, um, is Midge going to be a challenge for you or what? Seriously. I know you can. I don't really watch Midge or know much about him. Okay. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know much about him, but I know I seen that he was advertising that he's going to be there. Okay. Huh. Right. Yo, Clayton Hollingsworth, what's up, brother? They say the great Clayton Hollingsworth. That's what you're known as now, Clayton. You have a title. It's called the Great Clayton Hollingsworth. Yo, Brent, what's up, dude? Legends. Dylan said there's legends. There is. Brent Eats Heat is a legendary YouTuber. Brent, you better get ready, bro. It's pod season, Brent. Get at it. You need some not so luxurious episodes of Brent Eats Heat. That's what we need. Brent. Dude, I miss seeing your content, dude. You gotta get back you gotta get back on the camera, bro. You're cheating us out of some not so luxurious episodes, bro. I feel cheated. Yes, Clayton. Brent needs some heat. He needs some heat. Anyway, man, I got like 8 minutes left of my lunch break. Um, so I ate Clayton. I ate your one of your chocolate primitalis earlier. Uh, got an 8, brother. I mean a 6, brother. Hot. Um, and I was just chatting with Chris and Dean. Um, just talking about peppers and the different BB. Got you. No, that was earlier. Right now on this live, I did a chocolate primatali with Chris and what is that? I don't know. I hear you. I'm working on it. Definitely, but some more time on my hands. You know what, Brent? Sometimes you just need to feel the burn, brother. Just feel the burn. Yeah. So, Brent, you know everybody in here right now, right? Mr. Bug, what is up? How are you today? Greetings and salutations on this fine day. We're just talking peppers. You just got a shout out, Mr. Bug. Shout out to Mr. Bug. What is up, brother? That's right. Hey, Mr. Bug, you see everybody in here? We all do videos. We're all part of the pepper community. If you could like and subscribe to all our channels, we'd appreciate it. Yeah, we eat hot peppers. We got a couple of great growers in here, and some pepper eaters, man. For sure. Appreciate you. Show. But show. Tell your friends, man. Share, let us know. Let your friends know. You can check out our videos, man. Every dude in here eats hot peppers, has films hot peppers. The guy that burns us up is that guy Clayton Hollingsworth. He's a massive grower. Sells the most stupid hot peppers you can get, and grows the most stupid hot peppers you can get, and then we eat them. How about that? That's cool, though. We got a cool little community of a bunch of good guys. No, yeah, Clayton, he eats, but he doesn't film. But he eats, and he grows the stupid hot ones. So, what we like to call gas. Hey, so I was going to tell you guys, and I don't know if you guys can all talk about, you guys all know this, right? So they say capsaicin is good for inflammation. And so I've been eating peppers every day for like, dude, even the off season, even the off season pepper season, I was still able to get peppers, right? And anyway, I noticed a real big decrease in my arthritis like recently, and I don't know if that's attributed just to the weather being warmer, or the amount of capsaicin that I'm getting pretty regular now. You know what I mean? Like I eat peppers every day, and I eat, you know what I mean? And so I'm wondering if there's an effect or there's any correlation between that. Between that. No, I don't. I don't think Phil's here. No, Mr. Bugs. That's right. So I do. So Dylan. So what happens is you need to. It's just a matter of acclimating yourself to the pain, because ultimately that's what pepper eating. That's what we're about. We're about going through the pain, and like you build yourself up to it. So you start off, maybe your tolerance will only allow you something like a serrano or jalapeno, and you just you work on it every day, till you're able to just consume more and more and more of that, and take more and more of that heat. And the main thing to remember is, and I try to tell people all the time when they eat something that might be too hot for them, and they start to panic starts to set in. I tell them you have to like embrace the pain. Like there's certain pains that are not only tolerable but pleasurable, and one of them for me is like tattoo pain, right? And so like I always attribute pain to like, what kind of pain is it? Like is it the kind of pain that like your leg's broken? I'm not tolerating that. But if it's the kind of pain that kind of gives you some kind of, there's a threshold between pain and pleasure, and like tattoo pain is like that, pepper pain is like that. When you're sitting there being burned up by a pepper, you're like, relief's coming, when those endorphins kick in, and like you're sitting on cloud nine after you eat, You have to get past that fear to keep going higher, right? So for me, yes, the pepper that I ate, that Chucka primatale, was a smoking hot pepper, yes. But I already know in my mind where it's going to take me, and I already know in my mind that I will get through it, right? And so I just embrace it, like, let's go, let's see where this ride takes me. And the pain is like, it will go away. Yeah, Dylan, it's all based in your. I mean, of course, it's based in your mouth and stuff where you're getting burned. But once you learn how to control yourself to the point where you go, you know what, I'm gonna embrace this, because mostly at the end you're like, yeah, I'm a the pain that pods becoming. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Where you're seeking the pain. Exactly. Then you want to eat pods, peppers. That's how I feel. Sometimes though, like when I'm taking a day off or whatever, like mostly it's not about taking a day off of eating peppers. Mostly it's a day of that I don't want to film. That maybe my wherever I'm at the time, my Wi-Fi isn't good, and like you know what I mean. So, but if you're not subscribed to my channel, if you could do that right now, that'd be cool. Also, you can subscribe to Conjured Vapors Peppers, Brent Eats Heat, The Grumpy Gill, and if you want peppers, you can go to making maconheatpeppercompany.com. That's Clayton Hansworth, man. He's got the gas. Um, but Dylan, you have a channel? Yeah, Dylan, what do you do? What do you do, Mr. Bug? Mr. Bug, what do you do? Do you eat peppers, man? Do you eat hot stuff or what? What's cracking? Everybody, shout out to my girl D. I know she's working, but she's gonna see this later. Honey, love you. And I gotta get cracking. I gotta get going, man. My lunchtime is up. I got stuff to do. I gotta call this landlord, trying to get this client moved in, but Long Beach Housing Authority is wasting my time, and I need to. Oh, you make edits? Nice, man. Nice. You guys have a great day. Much love to you guys, man. You guys are. It's been a great conversation. I've been doing all the talking. Found someone new, just starting out. Alex's Inferno. Nice. And I'll see you guys, man. I'll be Bug Dylan. I do content every day. I do it every day. So does Chris. So does Conjured Vapors Peppers. You met some good people today. Keep track of these guys. And for that, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Peace, and I'm out.